They said they loved my brother's kids more, so I banned them from Thanksgiving. I always believed that family meant unconditional love, that no matter what happened in life, no matter the fights or distance or time, your parents would still see you as their child. That's what I thought, until the day my mother looked me in the eye and said, "We just connect better with your brother's children. They're easier to love." That one sentence unraveled everything. Let me take you back to the beginning, where the fractures started to show. I'm the middle child. Older brother, Mark, then me, then my younger sister, Lucy. From the outside, we looked like the picture-perfect family. Holiday photos, matching sweaters, smiling at barbecues. But if you looked closely, the imbalance was always there. Mark was the golden child, always praised, always defended, always protected. I didn't resent him for it, at least not for a long time. It wasn't his fault. But over the years, you start to notice patterns. Mark could crash the car. My parents would say, "He's just tired from school." I came home 5 minutes late. They'd say, "You're irresponsible. You need to learn discipline." But even then, I brushed it off. I told myself it didn't matter, that what really counts is who we are when we grow up. I focused on building my life. I married the love of my life, Sarah. We had two beautiful kids, Emma and Lucas. I had a stable job. We bought a modest home, nothing fancy, but filled with warmth and honesty. We raised our kids to be kind, respectful, and independent. I thought my parents would be proud. They weren't. Or at least, they never said it. Every time they visited, it felt like a polite transaction. They'd come in, smile at the kids, maybe bring a toy, and then immediately start talking about Mark's sons, Ryan and Jake. "Oh, Ryan's already reading at a fifth grade level," they'd beam. "Jake just got into travel soccer. His coach says he has real potential." Meanwhile, Emma would show them her painting and they'd say, "That's nice, sweetheart," and set it down without even really looking at it. Lucas tried to tell them about the science fair project he worked on for weeks. They cut him off mid-sentence to take a phone call from Mark. Still, I said nothing. I hoped, maybe naively, that time would shift the scales. Then Thanksgiving happened. The year before, we'd hosted. We worked so hard to make it special. Decorations, homemade food, space for everyone. Emma made a centerpiece out of pine cones. Lucas helped bake the pumpkin pie. My parents came, but only stayed for 2 hours. "We promised Mark we'd swing by their place too," Mom said, already putting on her coat. They left before dessert. I saw the way my kids' faces dropped. This year, we decided to invite everyone again. Sent out the invites early, coordinated with Sarah's family, cleared the schedule. I called my parents, asked them personally, "Will you be coming this year?" There was a long pause on the line. Then my dad said, "Well, Mark's hosting this year. He asked first." I was stunned. "I asked you weeks ago." Mom replied, "Yes, but his kids. They really love having us there. They need us. And besides, we just feel more connected to them. They're easier to love." Easier to love. I didn't say anything. I just hung up. Sarah saw my face when I walked into the kitchen. She asked, "What happened?" I couldn't even answer. I sat down at the table and stared at the wall. A part of me shattered that day, quietly, inside. That night, I made a decision. A painful one, necessary one. I told my parents they were no longer welcome at Thanksgiving. I didn't yell. I didn't blame. I simply said, "My children deserve to be loved without condition. If you can't show them that, then you don't get to sit at our table." The silence on the other end of the phone was colder than I'd ever felt. My father muttered, "If that's how you feel," and then hung up. I didn't expect what happened next. Word spread through the family quickly. My sister called, shocked. Mark messaged me sarcastically, "Really? Mature move, banning your own parents over a holiday." But then something else happened. People I didn't expect to reach out did. My aunt,
my mom's own sister messaged me privately. She said, "I always knew your parents played favorites. I saw it going up. I'm sorry you had to go through that." And even more surprising, Sarah's parents showed up early the week of Thanksgiving with extra chairs and trays of food. This year, her dad said, "We'll fill this house with people who see your kids for who they are." And we did. Emma and Lucas were glowing that day, surrounded by warmth, laughter, and genuine love. Emma sang a silly song she made up herself, and people clapped and begged for an encore. Lucas gave a little speech about gratitude and made everyone tear up. It was the first Thanksgiving I'd felt truly thankful. Not for things, not for the illusion of family, but for the clarity of knowing who really shows up for you, who really sees